to the story that is Corsair Gaming. If you could do me a favor, Enver, just put on a banner for CRSR. All right, guys. So CRSR here, guys. That's the ticker. It's Corsair Gaming. And so one of the things that I want to talk about is this was one of my favorite IPOs of 2020, guys. I actually called out this stock when it IPO'd, and you guys could look at Story Investors on Twitter. Check me out. Fact check me. Was I talking about Corsair Gaming right before the IPO? Check it out. Let me know. You guys can hit me up in the comments below. But definitely, guys, I was talking about this when it IPO'd. Reason why I loved a lot of the companies that are behind Corsair Gaming, and I could see the drive of streaming. I mean, look what I'm doing, guys. I'm streaming right from home, right? And I could see the trend going into this stock. And that's how the story really started. And I think the company itself has go ahead and taken up the opportunity of going on that IPO and really taking off now. I think you're going to see this one really keep growing. One of the things is they have some products that are definitely really, really trending now. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Elgato. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you guys have ever heard of Elgato, but it's definitely a leader in this industry. All right, guys, so I'm just pulling up the chat because I want to stay with the chat with you guys on this one. What's going on? What's going on? Looks like we got a little bit of a spammer there. I'll take care of that, guys. I'm not sure what's going on there, but all right, let's keep rolling through here. All right, guys, so let's get into our investor presentation. So one of the things is before we get a little deeper into the company, I do want to give you guys something to look out for in CRSR. So upcoming investor conferences, right? So Andy Paul, Corsair's Chief Executive Officer, CEO, and Michael G. Porter, the Chief Financial Officer, will present at the Cohen Technology Media and Telecom Virtual Conference on June 1st and the Stifel Virtual Cross-Sector Insight Conference on June 9th. So look for those to maybe give it a catalyst, guys. So you're talking June 1st or June 9th. Coming right up, guys. Next month, we could see some big catalysts step into Corsair Gaming. All right, guys. So one of the things is they just reported Q1. And so their net revenue growth is at 71.6% to a $529.4 million in earnings. Let's go ahead and let's go into a little bit here into the presentation and talk about what is Corsair Gaming here. All right, guys. So really, at the end of the day, this one's all about powering your gaming and the content creation behind your gaming. And so I think that's the really important part, that they started focusing on the content creation, not just the gaming aspect, guys. And so one of the things that they want to do is definitely just create a kind of different lifestyle, right? And so video games are the new third place, a third place, the space outside of the home and workplace where people gather and communities build. Today, that workplace is gaming, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have some gaming friends, and gaming communities are as strong as ever. They really do drive a lot of these companies. So that's what we're going to definitely pay attention. Right now, 36% increase in average gaming time. And these are recent trend, guys. And then you guys have seen esports. Esports is definitely posed to kind of keep growing. They got a growth here of 11.1%, and that's from 2019 to 2024. And so, of course, what does this create? This creates, of course, what? 50 million gaming content creation channels on where? YouTube and Twitch. I know you guys probably have seen Twitch before, but even YouTube has the gamers. And so really, this is where they really start driving their revenue from. And as you guys can see, this is continued to keep driving what? Product launches. Product launches are really important. So 84 product launches in 12 months ending in March 31st, 33 million units shipped, and 3 acquisitions, just to highlight that. So the revenue in Q1 was 529 million, actually really pushing on up, guys. So look at the last couple of quarters, right, year over year. So Q1 in 2020 was around 300, and Q1 in 2019 was only around about 260. So definitely the growth year over year is rising up there, 72%, and definitely starting to rip out there. So let's keep going here. Let's go into the next slide here. And so one of the things is you can see their adjusted EBITDA as they push for profitability. The growth in the last 2 years have been 7.4 times that, as you guys can see from the chart. And really what this company really is all about is about these kind of 5 aspects right here. So gaming peripherals, software and services, gaming components, gaming systems, and streaming gear is really where they take off. Now, streaming gear is definitely where I like them the most, because they have things like the Elgato. And with Elgato, you get the Elgato mic, you get all the capture cards. That capture card was nearly impossible to get for a certain amount of time. And then, of course, you guys have probably seen our other shows. We have a lot of shows that have the sound effects, and those come from the Stream Decks from Elgato. And Elgato is definitely the best Stream Deck out there. So the products are definitely out there, guys. There's a cultural shift behind this company, and there's a lot of opportunity. There's 2.8 billion gamers in the world to go ahead and go after here. And so one of the things that they've done is they figured out that we don't want to only just be a part of the gaming. We want to be a part of that content side. So look at this, guys. So now Twitch live streams are watched by 26.5 million visitors daily, guys. This is why this is so important. As you guys can see from this picture, these are a lot of their products that they have. There you'll see the Elgato capture card right there sitting on the middle. That's their Pro. Those are their lights right there. And that's an actual Corsair computer there. So there's so many things. There you see that wireless headset. There you see the keyboard, a computer chair. Everything you guys see here is from Corsair. Even you see the little mic standing out here. So definitely, guys, from podcasting to remote education, work from home, live shopping, this is definitely where it's coming through, and it's coming through Corsair Gaming. So one of the things that I want to watch is how do they really expand their direct to consumer. This is one of their most focused areas. Is they don't want to just only be available, let's say at Best Buy. You know, you don't want to only always be in the wholesale stores. You want to also get directly to the consumer. And that's what they're going to be focusing on now to expand. So the goal is 15%, and that's direct to consumer experience by 2023. So keep your eyes on that on the next earnings. See how they're working on that, how they're moving. Is it moving towards what they want and their goal? And that's what we'll definitely take a look at. Of course, guys, under Corsair Gaming, you got Visuals by Impulse, Elgato, Origin, Scuff, and Gamer Sensi. A lot of these all have to do with each other, and they create kind of this integrated ecosystem. We call it the ecosystem between kind of our content, our Benzinga.com and Benzinga Pro. Here you got their ecosystem working for themselves, and it really all comes back to their major parent company in Corsair. So really proven, trusted, authentic community working, and really working a strong foundation here. And an ecosystem for, like we said, the third space. The third space is that space away from home, not in the work, but where you build that community. What else do you do? And so one of the things is they have the complete everything for you, from when it comes to the memory, to the computer cooler. My computer cooler, guys, guess what? Is from this company, guys. A lot of my computer products, my memory is from this company. And so a lot of the things that I use on my gaming computer, because my computer is a gaming computer, is a lot of these products. And that's why I think you're going to definitely continue to see this company continue to kind of break the edges of using all their companies to continue pushing one customer versus multiple different customers. A lot of the customers now have this setup and are working towards, even if they don't have this setup, this is their dream setup. So they're doing definitely work towards it. They got trusted in 26 product categories, over 200 products shipped, guys, and 200 million product shipped units in that Q1. So we're definitely going to watch this company